There's a tweet which says, I have many thoughts after watching Kantara, but most significantly, equating Panjurli Daiva with Vishnu or Varaha is a blunder. It's an attempt at appropriating folk traditions of Tulunadu. I wish Tuluvas would get more offended by this rather than make memes about it.
See, we may take that tweet very seriously. I mean, take that and try to think about it. See, tell me, what is the difference between any daiva that we have? When see in our life, we know, for example, there are daiva for which we offer naivedya in non-veg. There are daiva for which we offer naivedya in vegetarian. There are different kinds of things we do. But do we have this hierarchy that we do? This is lower caste, this is upper caste, this is lower deva. No, this is exactly what in 19th century anthropologists, ethnographers, and British thinkers, Indologists, they saw about India. Now they came and they looked at it and they saw, because see, the fundamental point is this: for Christian missionaries and Christian thinkers, when they came from their experience, there was only one true God in the world, and all others were false gods.
Right.
Now, so all gods of us is a false god, basically, right? In that, the only point of distinction was that the gods which are known through the world of the Vedika traditions are associated with Brahmin traditions. Now, these traditions fundamentally were, Hindus, and they carried this Brahminical Hinduism from somewhere in the Central Asia, whatever part of it, and they came and subjugated the local gods. So there were local gods which are very different. That's why there are all kinds of. See, I can go on to explain how this notion of God, which is fundamentally Christian, who stays outside the cosmos, comes and interferes in the way describing our gods. See, our
Right.
gods were not outside the cosmos, because you see, look at our devatas, right? Now they came and married human beings. They had all kinds of affairs. They did all kinds of things in this world, good, bad, everything. They are not outside this cosmos,
Right.
right? I mean, they were part of it, and so Vishnu goes and deals with Rakshasa, Manushya, everything. Indra comes, does something here. I mean, all our gods were like that. So then one can ask this question: that what is this conception of God that we have? Now, you see, you should look at this very seriously. See, my guru, Professor Balagangadhar, actually tried and made an attempt to explain this. See, all human beings fundamentally are in the quest of Ananda, right? Ananda comes from certain kind of knowledge. So there is a particular domain which he characterizes as para. In our traditions, we characterize this. Now, this is about Ananda, this is about knowledge, etc. In order to acquire, people take different routes. And our devatas are actually fundamentally are the way to find para. Or all our devatas are part of the para. But what we do is, since everybody cannot simply conceptualize something which doesn't exist, which you can't see, etc., so you created something which is in the world, some kind of a statue, some kind of a symbol, etc., in a particular way, which is humanly impossible kind of a thing. It appears it has some connection with human or something that in this world, but it could not possibly exist. Kind of a creature that is being created, and that is used for puja. I mean, in some sense, there is a particular orientation that is being created to reflect about how to be happy in this world. There is a whole world that is created. So in that world, to think about para, you create another 1000 god, another 10,000 god, another 1 crore god, doesn't matter
Right.
to us. Our devatas are of this kind. In this devata, you can't have hierarchy that something is great, something is low. I mean, all these things are not there. So you take one road, from there you wanted to access Ananda, and in order to do that, how do you organize your life? What you should do is what exactly you acquire, by engaging. Our devatas have nothing to, none of our devatas have come and ordered you should do this, you should not do this, this is idolatry. I mean, none of our gods have told this. So therefore, there is a different conception of devata that we have in our world. And whether it is Panjurli or Kollarati or the Adi Parashakti, or I mean, South Canara is full of temples, full of gods, all kinds of deities.
Correct.
I mean, they're all there coexisting. Why should there be a problem? I mean, this is something. See, in our experience, it is not there. All that story that these people have said, no, Brahmins have come historically, or you need to have historical proof. No, where is the historical proof? There is no such proof existing. Nobody can prove that. these are some kind of a third class interpretation, and we
Right.
we have sold this story and we have been buying this story.